Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 New Frontier Pass continues with our Lady Six Sky Maya playthrough. I forgot, that we'd gotten distracted and hadn't picked up our 10 science tile for this island. The only reason this island was invented was to make use of Bermuda Triangle, so definitely want to get that taken care of right now. And we shall. So rebellion in a few turns is what they're saying over here. That makes sense, I would say. I need to take a look at our loyalty situation. Okay, you definitely can be moved, Magnus. That was getting like 28 per turn, it said. Let's go make sure that we have some coverage over here. We do have the Cliffs of Dover in our territory. It wasn't, part of the little island town. Not a very good set of tiles, unfortunately. But I'll appreciate it for what it is and welcome it into the Empire. It's good to have you. We'll leave it at that, alright? It's good to have you. Dude, look at this. Some of these food tiles around these volcanoes are ridiculous. It gets crazy when you start having all these disasters. The yields are incredible. I don't know, by the way. Let's take a look at the world climate. So I think once it gets up into the end, that's when like you start getting hit by meteor showers and stuff like that regularly, and like cities get destroyed. I don't know exactly how this works, but we're only on phase 3 right now, moving into phase 4 it looks like. So perhaps we'll see it happen, perhaps we won't. If our spaceports get annihilated by meteor showers as time goes on in this one, I'm just gonna, I have to say that maybe the game wants us to conquer instead. Perhaps. Hold on, can you? You can't take it. I just wanted to make sure. Give them some vision before running out there, but they'll be able to take it next turn, it looks like. He's got 5 builds. There's plenty to build. Let's go put down a pasture first and foremost. He's getting a camp. And you're waiting for a little bomber support. Am I right or am I right? You don't get bomber support this turn. That's a future thing for you. We did buy that tile. We spent some money on that. Do we need money for anything else right now? How's our appeasing of the gods going? 260? It's looking like we don't need to make any sort of investment into that right now. There's 4 turns remaining and we're ahead by 200 points. I'll double check it as this thing goes on, but I think we're good for sacrificing right now. We didn't make it to the giant death robot in this set of appeasing, but if the appeasing comes back around, I definitely want to sacrifice a giant death robot to the volcano. I feel like if they didn't give that an achievement, they missed out. That seems achievement worthy to me. I'm assuming that they have it as one of them. It definitely seems like something that they should have done if they didn't, Not gonna judge them too harshly if they didn't, but that seems like an obvious win right there. An easy W. Oh. Okay, good. A nuclear submarine scared me. I think it's obvious why. Those things are nasty. Nasty. Can I bomb this thing from here? I need it to be gone. I don't think you're going to be able to reach it, plus we should have you bomb Chatty Mapu. There you go. Now we'll take Chatty. And we're going to keep picking Mapu. Picking Mapu! And Chatty Mapu. Welcome to the Empire. Your names aren't funny to me at all. I promise. I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at something else. Something not associated with your names. Montreal, how you doing down here? Let's go ahead and send your trade route up to Koba, though. You see? Koba's trying to do our space things, so space things are a little more important than what you got going on. I don't know why I was like, hey, let's build a spy here. First of all, let's repair some things. Spies can happen elsewhere. Right now we have, you know, we have other pressing matters to attend to. Such as building flood barriers. Ugh. You don't have a monument? Oh, we'll buy that monument. I guess we'll buy you some stuff because I'm feeling generous like that. That's all you get right now, though. No more. We will repair your defenses, and then we'll have you... You'll get a builder after that. How about that? Send some envoys. We're clocking in 5 envoys. We could turn the tide on Lisbon easily. We could also turn the tide on Hunza. Trade routes generate +1 gold for every 5 tiles that travel. That's nice. Your traders are immune to being plundered on the water. That can also be nice. I definitely want to take one of these away from him. I'm going Hunza. I'm going Hunza, and I don't regret it. All right, so we've made the conversion. We're fixing our spaceport. You gotta wait here, my friends. All in due time. We'll be able to take care of you. I knew that there was a guy sitting over here. I remembered it from last time. Dude, I feel like I'm on the verge of coughing. It's not a good feeling. We gotta... Here, let me take a sip of beverage. A sip of the beverage. I try to keep, you know, everything clear up there. Try and stay focused and stay strong. So I was talking about my motherboard being back ordered. I got the news today that it is no longer back ordered, and it is due on like Monday, I think. So that's good in that I'm gonna get it soon. The bad news is by getting it Monday, I feel like I don't really have. I feel like I have to wait till the weekend, you know, because I use my machine to work and whatnot, so I need to make sure that I give myself plenty of time to do the switcheroo, swap everything out as appropriate, get it going. You know how it is. You know how computers is and all that. So yeah, that's good news, but could be could be a little better news. It's not bad news, but could be better. Can we safely bomb without you taking damage? Man, our bombers need to be upgraded, dude. Their defenses are tough over here. I do need to take this city out as fast as possible, though, so I'm not going to let my guys heal. I'm going to continue to chip away at this because right now we're on a 6-turn timer. I guess one thing we could do is potentially get another bomber in a couple turns, send it over here. You guys heal up. Drone, you chill. I mean, you know, it's probably fine. Actually, we'll get a monument next turn. It's probably going to work out just okay, but we only took down, 64 of the 400 health on that wall. Not a ton of damage, that's for sure. But it will get the job done. Sorry. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Get that old cough drop going. Make sure that that we have this thing conquered. There you have it. Claim a great person. We got Franz. Instantly creates a battleship on retirement. I want to save the money for another bomber, I think. Let me make sure my aluminum maybe we won't mess with getting more bombers. The aluminum situation's a little tight. A little close for comfort right now. We're still holding strong. I think I think it's like 2,800 to get a bomber, right? Or is that for jet bombers? Let me see. A bomber is... Oh, we can get one right now. Let's get one right now. And then we'll send it over to help because we want to reinforce. I said I wasn't going to buy it, and then I bought it anyway. You see how that happened? I saw it happen. Let me rebase you up here. Make sure we're dealing with these individuals who are threatening us. You're the most... You're not very dangerous, but you're the most dangerous out of what's sitting out there. Because you can actually put a dent in a wall. Not a big dent, mind you. I mean, I wouldn't want to be near the wall that you hit. But it's not like you're tumbling... You're knocking that wall down. How much is obvious? You have power, so I was looking to build maybe some power, but instead... I mean, what if we drop... a little something down in Alcazar? I love those Alcazars, man. They're good stuff. I'm just gonna keep you on alert right here. You can skip your turn. And, sir, you have 5 builds. We might as well be improving the territory as, you know, we're still building spaceports, and we got a couple guys going over here. We'll be able to get some more builders in the rotation soon. Once it's necessary, that is. So if we're focusing on production because we want to get these things done faster, I would also like to, like, you know, take focus on production plus gold, and that looks like a good fit for sure. We're still not ready to repair this beast. I mean, we're in the process of repairing it, but I think you understand. You got the gist of it. Good work up here. You get your promotion. Bringing in that cash money. It's a good time to be alive if you're modern armor. You're on top of the world out there at the present moment. Nobody can strike you down. You might as well be invincible. Just like these bombers may as well be invincible. They're super fortresses now. Well, at least one of them is. The rest are still just chipping away. Chip, chip, chip. That's all we're doing. Do I want to... You know what? I'd rather have a battleship than... oh, I thought I was going to kill him. I wanted him dead. I'd rather have a battleship than an admiral right now. That's for sure. It was largely because I saw all of those barbarians down there to be dealt with. It made sense. I still stand by the decision. I don't know how much we can do. I guess you could come down here and help with this city, but a lot of the others... You could also potentially hit that when we're taking down Tondeni. Whatever it's called. You could also provide us with a little... Just a little some... I know that it's basically jack squat. You're not really doing much damage, honestly. Because we had that other battleship when we were taking the Mapuche. And we all know how that turned out. He got killed by a nuclear submarine. Plus, he was doing next to no damage anyway, so... It really didn't... I mean, it sort of bothered me. It didn't bother me a lot, but it sort of bothered me. That's how I would phrase it, for sure. These guys are having loyalty issues. 8 turns, 10 turns. Hopefully that continues to be the case. Get out of here! The perfume crew, man, they don't learn. They have yet to learn about what's happening in this day and age. The day and age of the Mayan people, of the Mayan Empire. They're not learning. They don't understand. You make a stop in Windsor. It's just a quick layover in Windsor, and then you're on your way once again. Nothing to concern yourselves with, really. These guys would definitely much rather be jet bombers. We're not actively researching jet bombers, and that seems, I mean, it seems like a, well, okay. We're going down this present path, but you see why. We get a giant death robot in a bit as well. I do think we still want the stealth technology, because it's going to pay dividends for us in this whole conquering aspect of the game. But definitely we would be cracking skulls more with the jet bombers. There's no doubt about it. It would be much much better for us. We get some uranium down here. That's a good spot. Go get the luxuries. Luxurious silks ensconced in silk. It's a lovely feeling. Where are you going, sir? You have 4. You know what? We'll queue you up probably for hitting the spaceport. You're not max charges, but that's okay. He's not taking any damage, right? Yeah, we're good to go. Oh, we succeeded! We got some barbarians down here to help us. A little barbarian villainy to assist in the attack on their capital. That's excellent timing, I must say. Let's see. We'll get you back out there. It was dangerous for you before, so it still may continue to be dangerous. Although we did kill some of the more active threats out there, so I'm not as concerned. Who's our governor here? I want to get rid of their governor, and I want to make sure that our governor's situation is good. Okay. Everybody's got a home. Sometimes people get displaced and I forget about them, you know? It happens occasionally. Not gonna lie. It's all a part of the game, man. It's all about the game and how you play it. Walata. So we're probably gonna be able to take this thing down before loyalty finishes us off. Especially when volcanoes and whatnot help us out. The Eiffel Tower. This is a big win for us. This gets us appeal across our empire. We know that appeal is faith if we get up to breathtaking on a tile. So there's going to be more faith generation. It also stacks with the Alcazar.
If you do not change,
which gets us, you know, I think it gets us science whenever there's enough enough appeal. That's how Alcazar works, right? Let me double check that. Provide science equal to 50% of the tile's appeal. So yeah, that's basically a 1 science improvement for the Alcazar. Just making the Eiffel Tower is an improvement of 1 science from those tiles. Which is not a lot, but it is something. It's not nothing. Spread over the empire, it actually can be quite a bit. So we have our Mars colony going once again. What can our capital be doing to better itself? Getting some entertainment is probably not a bad idea. Let me go just drop it out here. We'll get some entertainment in the region. It's something we're lacking in the Empire tremendously. It's a little amenity love. So, you know, you can shore up on it here and there. You don't need to go crazy about it. Everything's going pretty well. It's one of those things that's got, like, I would largely call it invisible penalties. It's obviously a penalty because it's like a -% chance, or a -% across all your yields or whatever. It's just, I feel like it's one of those things that unless you're super micromanaging your cities and whatnot, you're not going to really feel the pain of the amenities. That's my thought on it, at least. All right, you need to go here to get some real action in there. Trading like one of them real boys. One of them real boys. I don't know why we're building a research center down here. Don't ask me why. I don't know. That's the fact of the situation. The fact of the matter at hand. Oh yeah, this bomber, he's moving forward. He's rebasing himself. He's going. I guess he's gonna land down here. He's still pretty much out of range, I think, unfortunately. We're gonna have to... He's gonna have to do a little hop, skip, and a jump up to Hul'che, maybe. Because his current predicament's not strong. This is falling pretty quickly, which is great news for us, I would have to say. I am gonna need to get you to modern armor level, I think, and then on top of that, I'd like to get you a buddy system. Maybe we can move you out and buy a buddy next turn. Because I need to get you out there, that's for sure. Let me sneak you this way. As much as driving through the desert hills can be considered sneaking, that's what we're doing. That's what's happening. All right, we're going up here as well. We're providing all, trade route assistance to one city. I think it makes the most sense for us. We get another trade route from this. That's always nice for sure. You don't really complain when you get an extra trade route. That's almost always a pretty great thing. I guess there's occasions where it's not great, but usually that means you're either in a bad situation because you don't have any cities to trade with, or you just have a ridiculous amount of trade routes already. No, I mean, I think it basically just has to be the one setup, right? Because any other time, you're happy to have them. There's pretty much the only one time you get to be upset about. You get to be upset about it. And you have a lot to be upset about in that setup, I would say. You don't have a lot going for you when you don't have any cities. Alright, you just chill. We're gonna knock this city down. We're gonna absorb it into the empire. Puel Mapu, Mammal Mapu, Rankle Mapu. You guys are being absorbed. All the Mapus are absorbed. Yeah, Mapu's a funny name to me, I gotta say. I'm a child at heart. I hear the word Mapu and I laugh to myself. Uh-oh. Meteor shower. We have appeased the gods. Spain tried to help. We get a free Soothsayer and we get new promotion, right? And then we get some faith per turn. So what does it look like when we go take a peek at our Soothsayers? 1 charge, 2 movement, 1 charge gains stealth, 2 charges, 1 charge, enemy cities are automatically besieged. I think the 2 charges, I think Zealot is the new one we got. Not really feeling that a lot, but what we can do is just go and do this. While I'm not really feeling it, I'm kind of feeling it. In that I can go do this and just make these tiles a little better. What are up to? They're up to 17 faith each now. I might as well use the charges for something along those lines. No reason not to. We're getting 519 faith per turn. I didn't look at how much we benefited from the Eiffel Tower, but it seems like it was probably a lot. In my mind, we were getting maybe 200 or 300 faith per turn before. My mind might be wrong. It happens. But that's where I was thinking we were. Could very, very definitely be incorrect. I do not know. Alright, he's going. He's gonna go up here. He's gonna get some flooding in. He's got 7 charges, man. We can start turning that thing into a beast. A beast of faith. Alright, you're helping out. 7 turns remain on this bad boy. Getting some trades on. Getting that gold, getting that production. Thank you, democracy. And thank you, my allies, for sticking with me, because you know what? I didn't want to have to strike you down. I gave you the opportunity to try to strike me down if you so chose, but you guys, you made the right decision, to be honest with you. You've done it correctly. And now we can all live together harmoniously on this planet as we search for a way out of here. We search for something a little better than this planet of ours, which is going to be stricken down. It's going to be crushed by meteors. That's why we know what's happening. We're trying to get out of here. It cannot be stopped, but we can attempt to escape before it becomes an incident. Alright, let me get, that is not who I wanted to move. That's the drone boy. I was trying to move the armor out. I think that's immediately obvious. Okay, let's move you in here now. Okay, they're good to go. We'll figure it out. He's sneaking. He's been spotted by an encampment, though. Not a very great sneak attempt. Could be better. Could be a lot better. Oh yeah, that's looking great. How we doing over here? Beautiful on the old loyalty front. Well, good enough. I don't. Losing the city in 5 turns is oftentimes not what you would consider beautiful, but it does give us enough of a runway to do what we need to do. Our runway right now does not need to be very long. We can take off in a mere 300 feet. It's ridiculous. Or sounds ridiculous. I don't know. I've never flown a plane before. How much runway does a plane normally need? Seems like longer than 300 feet. That's all I'm getting at. I was trying to scroll and I did a little dragging. I got mobile games on the mind, man. You click and you drag. You don't have a scroll wheel on those things. No. No, sir. Alright, I want you to take a step back. And I want you to give us a modern armor. Alright, let's get back in there. And then the bombing continues until the city swaps. And then the bombing can relinquish for a moment and move on to other targets. But you do get some brief respite. Are you gonna be okay against this guy? It's looking like no, to be honest with you. I don't think you're our man for getting through up here. I think we move the modern armor around. Which makes me nervous. Because we're gonna need to squeeze through here. Here. Let me go ahead and buy you I'm gonna buy you a little something something. To continue the buddy system, I'd say we might get a mechanized infantry for this lad. Well, it's just because he's within our price range more than anything else. Alright, give me this. This arena will help us out. Can you get like a water park for us? Get a little water park going. Give me a water park. There you have it. That's exactly what we need out here. 6 envoys? You're granting me 6 envoys? I mean, Vilnius, that's a good one for us. We do have allies of a higher than level 1 variety. I'll take it. And I will respect it and love it. Taking these guys down. I mean, we're mainly concerning ourselves with the walls, obviously. That's more important than most anything else over there. Okay, we need more builders. I guess we don't really need more builders because we're about to run out of things to do temporarily, I think. What that means though is that they can go and start building builders there to ready ourselves for the future. That is what we can do to make proper use of our time. It's what we shall do. Hey, you're going down here. You're gonna get us some upgrades. Tile upgrades. You get rebased. This is your home. I thought you would have figured that out by now, that that's what's happening. Alright, you've got to go. Oh! He lived! I can't believe it. He's a genius. A mad genius. And he has survived. That was a heck of a strike right there. I mean, that would have devastated any normal man. But that barbarian cannon was no normal man. They were legends. But even legends can still be killed. And must be killed. We will take this one down. But he will be recorded in our history books as a worthy foe.
Robotics has been around forever, and it's...
Oh. Robotics is here. You love to see robotics. Come on, get this. Now we've kind of changed the whole dynamic. They're about to change this whole dynamic back if I don't get in here and do something though. Let's start with bombers. Let's reduce the... So the major threat would be artillery coming in there. I mean, the tanks are also... I would claim that pretty much everything over here is what you might consider a major threat. Let me rebase you. Oh, is this a good idea? Can you even hit anybody? You can hit people. Okay, let's get rid of the artillery. The tanks are also bad, though, is the thing. You can't just say everything will be cool. The tanks are horrible. Okay, you can come up here. Let's run distractions, basically. He can't attack him right now. I'm gonna leave you out here so that you may, you know, potentially be killed. We're gonna block the passage this way. We're gonna move. Well, let's just move you into this encampment so that you're safe for the time being. Oh, these yields. They're lovely. It's a lovely place to be. I'm just gonna queue up something like this over here for you. A little spy trader, back and forth, get it done. And then move on. Here you go. These can be yours. All of these can and more can be yours given the amount of time necessary to complete them. Rebellion in 6 turns. Full loyalty. You love to see full loyalty. Can we move him? The answer is an astounding yes. And then now loyalty hopefully is locked in the region. Let's get you up here. I worry about this city a little bit because look at all these tanks, man. It's a dangerous place to be. We're taking a big gambit here. Gambit being one of the better X-Men. Taking a big X-Men out here. But that's okay. That's alright. Moan at me. You guys are... do we need it? Do we need Soothsayers out there? Or do we need one more faith per turn? The answer is I'm going to keep my Soothsayers around. Excuse me. I'm going to put you over here. Because the drone's going to stay locked in over here. That's his home. Let's go to the town of Plock. Trade with Plock. And now, oh, Badzek is home. What happened? Oh yeah, we took the capital. That's what's going on. So let me send Badzek back out there to do some real damage. Let's send him to the bigger town. I think that's the place to be. It's of definite value. Fuel Mapu, you're going down next turn, I'm pretty sure. And we're going to take that Ruhr Valley from you. Absorb it into the glorious Mayan Empire. And make it ours. Okay, so they killed the one guy that I knew he was at risk down there. But he was running distraction to keep the capital safe. So while I hate to see him go, I love to see him leave. Or is it the opposite way? I don't know. It definitely, it doesn't apply to the current situation. It's irrelevant right now. But, that's fine. Sometimes that's fine. Yeah, we need a little nuclear device. How about that? Actually, you know what? Nuclear device is not on the agenda. Mobile nuclear device, walking nuclear device, the giant death robot, that is on the agenda. The cards are on the table. The hand is shown. We're all in. All in on giant death robot, baby. Oh, that's like 25 gold per turn right there. That's solid. You can't argue with that. If you tried to argue with it, you'd be arguing with some sort of like, I don't know, it's a trade route. What are you attempting to discuss with the trade route? Seems like a waste of your time. Alright, he's getting in there. He's doing it. This is my city. It's always been my city. It will always be my city. You were just, you were keeping it warm for me. That's all. Just keeping it warm. Making sure that everything was being looked after for the temporary ruler while I was away. You knew I wasn't going to stay away forever. Let me rebase you up here so we can start working on this. Our future agenda. All right, now you've got a little vision of the new news and the place to be. All right, we're just gonna have you chill here. I see no reason for you to be upgraded right now. These guys have got to go. You target You take down the armies. There is this army too that I could have taken down, but let's see. Can we get this one with you? We can, and we did, so that's good. Let's get you healed. And like, I just don't want him to be able to be surrounded or whatever, so let's bring him up and help. And we'll take a shot on this guy. Shots on goal. Shots on goal. That's what we're doing. Oh! 7 charge, my boy. My boy has arrived. 21 faith. That's where we are. Okay, let's take a look at the... We're going to end this turn, then we're going to take a look at the scoreboard. See what we see. See where people are. We're getting 622 science per turn. That's not bad. It's pretty good. We're working on our jet bomber technology, which is great. We're not making peace with Lautaro because he's a jerk. We know these are facts. Did you wreck my... You didn't wreck my dam. I don't know why it sounded or looked to me like you did. Alright, we're getting 639 science per turn. 29 for the Mapuche, 406 for Jadwiga. Pericles is 296, 189 for Spain, 90 for Mansa Musa, and 193 for the Khmer. 518 culture per turn, 32 for Mapuche, 382 for Jadwiga, 340 for Pericles, Philip, 265, Khmer, 227, 77 Mr. Mansa Musa, up to 2130, and Jadwiga's at 1150. She's doing good things. It's respectable. You can enjoy it a little bit. Just don't get carried away. We're 1 turn away from the Mars colony, so we still have to do nanotechnology, smart materials, and we got to get that exoplanet expedition rolling. But we're working towards it, right? We're on the prowl. Let me click this. We'll get this so you can expose all of these. And, you know, we're not too far away from that, so that's not bad. Culture's not a problem from anybody. People are at around 50 tourists, it looks like. 3 of 7 for religion. 11 of 20 for Jadwiga still. So, yeah, we're moving along. About to take another step on the old science thing. And then we got to work towards wrapping this thing up. It'd be interesting if we could get another appease the gods to sacrifice a giant robot, because I really do want to do that. Hopefully the timing lines up, but we shall see. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.